Hey everyone, it's Lexi. So I'm going to be mixing it up today. So I'm going to be doing, judging by this title you already know, but I'm going to be doing my review of Unapologetically by Kelsea Ballerini. This is her sophomore album that came out November 3rd, and I can just say that I was very much highly anticipating this album. She's probably, next to Taylor Swift, she's probably like one of my favorite artists like ever. I've seen her in concert twice, and so I get to see her again when she's going on tour for this one, which I'm really excited about. I actually got to meet her twice, so I have videos of both of those experiences as well that I'll link down below and up in the cards as well, so you can go check that out. But basically I'm going to be just reviewing her album here. Like I said, I was very much looking forward to this album. I was a huge fan of The First Time, which there's so many songs on there that I love so much, and so I had really high expectations for this album. And when she released Legends over the summer, I love that song. It was so good. So it kind of has a kind of similar sound, I want to say, to Taylor Swift's Fearless album, just in terms it's not really country and it's not really pop. It's kind of that in between, but it still kind of has that acoustic feel to it. So not like kind of like Speak Now or Red, kind of like Fearless in terms of like the sound. So this one kind of has a very similar sound to me. So like I said, I really liked Legends, so I was super excited. And then she released Unapologetically in August, I want to say, and that one was just really good, so I was super pumped. And when I did the meet and greet with her over the summer for the Lady Antebellum You Look Good tour, she kind of played some of the songs there, so I kind of heard some of the ones that were going to be released, and then she played some during the concert. So yeah, let's just kind of dive in, because I could probably talk about this album forever. So you can probably guess that I also kind of have her t-shirt here as well. I did like order her pre-order album bundle, which I will kind of show everything in my November haul if you want to see what else I got from there, but there's some neat stuff. So basically, overall, I think I like this album more than her first one, and I really loved her first one. There's only one song on here that I'm not that much of a fan of, and that is Music, which is the 12th track of this album. And that's what it usually is. Like some albums I love every song, which is most Taylor Swift albums, and like for Red, I didn't really like Sad, Beautiful, Tragic, and that's like the case for this one, whereas it's just one song that's okay, but it's not my favorite. And that was the same thing with her first album. I didn't really like Sirens, but I loved everything else. So overall, kind of the overall rating of this, I would give it a 5 out of 5. I think it is so, like, it's just amazing. I love it, and it's just really good. You need to listen to it. It has a very good blend of different types of songs. There's some pump up songs, there's good love songs, there's really good angry breakup songs, and kind of songs about growing up, which I really like. So like I said, like, it was just a really good album, and it has a very good, nice, feel and sound to it, which is just amazing. So if you haven't listened to it yet, go check it out. Like, I could not recommend this anymore. So I'm just gonna go, like, if I had to pick my top like 6 songs out of the album, because I was like going through, I'm like, okay, which ones, if I could only listen to like half of the album, which ones would I pick? So the first one would be Get Over Yourself, which is such a fun song. It's a nice, good breakup song where you've like finally moved on and you're ready to like move on with your life and all that stuff, and it's very sassy, so I really like that one. That is the second track. The third track on this album. The next one would have to be In Between, which when I first heard this song, it really spoke to me. It kind of like talks about being kind of the in-between, and like in the in-between phase in your life, and just basically like you're an adult but you're still a kid, and just kind of you're in between the big kind of stages in your life, between kind of having a steady relationship and getting married and kind of an apartment and a house and all that. And that's something I can really relate to now, just everything, because like this is my last year of my master's, and I'm going to be starting residencies and like over the summer, like, and actually having an adult job, and that's something like I really can relate to now. So like this is just a really beautiful song, and I can like I said, like it like really spoke to me, and I highly recommend this for anyone who's kind of in that transitional kind of phase. Like, this song I think you would really like. Next one is High School, and this is the one I heard her perform when I first saw her during the meet and greet, and she said that she wasn't actually going to put this on the album until there was like so much response from the fans, and it is a really good song. And it's, again, kind of in that thing, like, once you graduated high school and you've kind of moved on to bigger and better things, and you're not really the person that you were in high school, and it's okay to grow and change. But this one is kind of told from the perspective of a guy who's kind of still stuck in high school. He's never really moved on with it, so that one's a really good one, and it's really fun to play on guitar. And then next would have to be End of the World, which I love it. I did like it, just, I don't know what it is, but it's like a really good thing where you've gotten like through a really bad relationship, and you think it's the end of the world, but then you finally meet an amazing person, and just how everything can change. Like, you can think it's the end of the world, but then you meet that one person and it all changes. So that one's a really good song. I really like that one. Legends, obviously, I would have to include that one. I like love it so much. And then obviously the last one would be Unapologetically. I just think it's a really cute song. So lastly, I'm just gonna go through kind of my favorite lyrics for these favorite songs. So for Get Over Yourself, it would have to be kind of the bridge where she's like, guess what else took all your pictures down off of my shelf, and I don't care enough to hate you, so I even wish you well. So I think that basically sums up the entire song, where it's just like you've gotten over that relationship, and it's just like you moved on and everything else. So awesome. Again, for In Between, just basically the whole song, like basically kind of the in-between phases and everything else. So yeah, just listen to it. Like, it's so good, and she's kind of posting all these songs on her YouTube page, so you can listen to them for free. For High School, it would obviously kind of be the outro, where he hates that he said goodbye, but she went on with her life. He's still driving the same old back roads, wondering when he got so old, where did his life go? I really like that, where it's just like you're kind of so focused on everything in the past that you can't move forward. I feel like that's especially true with people in high school, where they just kind of get stuck there mentally and they can't move past it. So yeah, and just kind of moving on to bigger and better things. Like she said, traded in prom queen for a big city dream, and just kind of trading, like, just you can change and grow, and I really like that. And then for End of the World, it would be, I thought the stars in the sky and in my eyes had lost their shine. Like, that is just, I really like that lyric. It's so good. Just listen, like I said, listen to the song. For Unapologetically, it's no matter where it takes me, even if it breaks me, and I think that's really good. Like I said, all these are like my favorite lyrics, so yeah, that one is just so good. And then for Legends, I will always wear the crown that you gave me, and it's like, I want that to be my wedding song. Like, I love it so much, and it's just like, you feel so good, even though the music video is so sad. But I don't know, it's just, I don't know, just having that awesome relationship where it's just, it leaves a really big impact on your life. And I think, yeah, it's just an amazing album. So like I said, if you haven't already, go pick it up, because you'll be hearing a lot about her, I'm pretty sure, in the next couple years, because I think she's gonna make it big. So that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this little review. Let me know in the comments below what your favorite song is off of this album. And so yeah, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, and I will see you guys next time. Bye, guys.